to the channel. My name is Crystal, and for today's video we're going to be trying out some brand new products. We're going to be trying out the KVD Beauty Modcon, what is it called? Liquid Gel Contour. I'm really excited for that. And then we're going to test out the brand new Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl palette. I had to have this just because I am a collector. I have the peach, I have the pumpkin spice. I'm actually missing a few, but as a general rule, I really enjoy these palettes. And when I seen a lot of like will I buy it or like new makeup releases, a lot of people were saying it looks so boring and stuff. But to me, I don't know, I'm just a sucker, and so I had to go pick it up, and I'm really glad that I did. Let me pop up what it looks like here, some video I took, and then I'll pop up the swatches for you. The swatches, like all of them except for one shade, I feel like swatched really nicely. But you know, swatches are only one thing until we get it on the eyes and see. That's like a whole nother thing. I also picked up the matching Cinnamon Bun Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in Cinnamon Bun. What was that? I don't even know. I'm okay, I promise. In Cinnamon Bun is what I was trying to say. So, if you're interested in seeing how all these products work and how I ended up looking like this, then just keep watching. But I always forget to say this. If you're new here and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please hit subscribe. Give this video a like if you would like to, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know, are you going to pick up the Cinnamon Bun palette, or is it a pass for you? Or just let me know what you did this weekend. I don't know, something. Comment for engagement, because it really helps my channel. Love you guys. Okay. Let's get started. So let's play with some of this makeup. I'm looking pretty pale. That's because all I have on is foundation. So the first thing that I'm gonna play with today, I played with this a couple times, never over foundation. I just put it on my skin. But this is the KVD Beauty, I don't know all the words that it stands for now, the Liquid Gel Contour. And I have mine in the shade Fair Cool 90. I'm really excited because so many like contour and bronzer products are so warm, and when you're really fair, I feel like it just makes you kind of look jaundiced. So this confused me at first. This is our component here. It looks kind of like just a thick little thing of foundation or something. And then it does have just our doe foot applicator here. And from what I've seen, because I had to look up how to use this product, so I was like, am I doing this right? Where you would put your contour, you just put this on your face. I'm not the queen of placing contour. Actually, I have really no idea what I'm doing. But I feel like that's like all of us sometimes. And I'm going to do my nose separately because I feel like it's gel, and if it sits too long, it kind of won't blend out well. But I just really was happy. This brush is an e.l.f. brush, and I've had it forever, but look, it's like gonna break soon, and I'm sad because it's perfect for like gel or like cream product. I feel like I'm like kind of blending it away, but like, can you see that? It's like the perfect amount of contour without being so stark on my pale skin, and it can be built up, which is really nice, and it's not supposed to disturb the foundation underneath, so we will see here in just a second. Again, please don't come for me if I'm putting on the contour wrong or in the wrong spot. I am only guessing where my cheekbones are. Got a little bit of a fluffy face, you know? Definitely need to like just blend that a little bit more. This is just a spot, I don't know, I get one right here and right here on each cheek that's just, it's kind of like a red spot, and it always shows through like my foundation if I don't put extra concealer on it. So let's try to layer this up a little bit. Let's put one more layer. Let me check really quick. It definitely doesn't seem to be disturbing my foundation at all. So you guys having a good weekend? I think there's like an actual football game, not preseason, on today. I want to say it's like the Dolphins and somebody else, but I could be wrong. That's what the boys in my house are doing today. My boyfriend was so sweet. He made me like a wonderful little breakfast. I have to give my daughter some credit too because she did the bacon. Like, the boys don't care how it's cooked, but me and her are so picky, and we only like really crunchy bacon. So she did really good. And then I ran over to Ulta when they opened so that I could get these new products. I also bought, I think that looks really good. I know with sometimes the light can throw it off, but or make it look paler than it does, but I think it looks really nice. I'm just gonna kind of go around the edges with a sponge just to kind of remove any sort of like harsh lines, but I think that looks really nice. I honestly, I'll be 100%, I bought this for a joke, because when this was like in all the new makeup releases or will I buy it, it's like people were making fun of this product so hard and roasting it so hard, but like I really like it, and it's like half the price of the Charlotte Tilbury like similar product, like her gel contour. And I think you guys will have to be the judge, but I think that it's a perfect color for fair skin, and I think it looks really nice. I like that there are cool tone and neutral and warm tone options, and I'm really happy with that. So let's move into, next I'm just going to throw a little bit of blush on these cheeks and a little bit of powder, and we'll go right into the Too Faced. I got distracted again. What I was trying to say is I went and picked up the Too Faced set, and then they're separately, but I got those, and then I was able to get 2 of the BH Cosmetics and Iggy Azalea palettes. It said my store also had the gloss, but they hadn't gotten to it yet as far as like unpacking it, and so I wasn't able to bring that home. And I really honestly just didn't have any interest in the, sorry, I'm going to turn this fan on low, didn't have any interest in the purple palette. You know, I just bought the Too Faced, oh my gosh, the Too Faced, the ColourPop Y2K collection, and this is very similar. It's a 2000s collection for sure. And I'm trying not to get too many palettes as I buy 3 palettes today, but yeah, I mean, that's the tea on that. I'm just trying not to spend a ton of more money because I have so many palettes, but I don't know, Too Faced, the peach palette was the first, you know, big expensive palette that I ever bought, and you guys know that a little while ago I repurchased that because my old one was just like not working anymore, and it had so much nostalgia for me. So oh, if anyone is interested, I said I was going to be using my like travel bag collection, so I'm using the Chantecaille blurring powder. I don't like powder all over my face because I don't like to be, I've already got dry skin, but like a lot of people through my T-zone tends to get kind of oily, so I just put it through my T-zone and over those nasty little pores to blur them. Okay, so now that we have that on, I think that that's looking nice. I always do this, so I gotta go a little more blush because I felt like I blushed it away. Okay, so, oh, I forgot to grab my bronzer out of here since I'm looking a little pale. I got my Huda Glowish bronzer. I'm just gonna I know this isn't the star of the show today or anything. I'm just going to give me a little bit of color. Again, placement probably not historically accurate. I don't know. Ow! I always hit my elbow there. Okay. So now we have our base on. Let's check out this palette. So this is, I've already showed you the footage I took of it, but let's talk about smell for a second. I definitely get a cinnamon smell. I don't know that it smells like a cinnamon roll per se. What it smells to me is if you pick up a pack of like Wrigley's Big Red gum, like it smells just like that. So you don't really get a whole lot of that sweetness, but it's definitely like a red hot smell. And I don't know, I think the colors on here are beautiful. We have our little cinnamon bun on the mirror, just reminiscent of the peach palette, of every palette that's kind of shaped like this. And you guys, when I was swatching these out, the shimmers look amazing. And there's a couple in there that are like almost like a duochrome, like the Love the Bun You're With. That's such a cute name. Oh, hold on, let me read the names really quick. We have Flower Power, but spelled F-L-O-U-R, Doughboy, Frost Those Buns, See Me Rollin', Sticky Buns, Lick the Spoon, Muffin Top, can't relate, no, I'm just kidding, Love the bun you're with, sweet and spicy, I'm toasted, stay current. That's that beautiful like dark purple. Obviously, I get it's a pun. Cinnamon Swirl, Sugar Rush, Gooey Goodness, which was the only one that like I kind of struggled to swatch a little bit. But we'll see how it does on the eye. Ready, Set, Bake, Sticky Fingers, Food Court, and Batter Up. I just think the names are so adorable. So, I don't know. I hope that this is a good palette because everyone was like roasting it so hard in new releases, saying how much it looked like the pumpkin spice. I'm not gonna like swatch it out or anything, but like let's compare. So we have last year's palette, which was the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. This one has more like darker colors. We got oranges and greens in there and some like burgundies. Definitely this palette is more, you know, just different shades of brown. We do have the pops of purple in there and the pops of pink. But as far as them being, you know, similar as far as to each other, I don't see it. I don't own the extra spicy gingerbread palette, so I can't like speak on that one. But as far as like from last year to this year, I definitely see a lot of differences. And then I don't, I've only played with that pumpkin spice palette a couple times, but I don't remember there being any like duochrome type of shades in there. Let me show you what I'm talking about, just in case you can't see it in the swatch. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Let me see. Can you see kind of like the shiftiness on that? It's like a pink to orange. And then maybe, was it Sticky Buns? I don't know. They're just, the shimmers are very, very, very pretty in here. So I'm really, really excited. Oh, and it looks like Sticky Fingers is another one that's kind of shifty. I didn't get the orange all the way off my hands. That was like a terrible swatch. But I did swatch and already post videos up for you. I'll pop them up again so you can remember. So, let's see. I hope you guys, maybe I can like zoom in post-production if you need to see more, if there's anything important. We're just going to go in with this fluffy brush. It is a Luxie tapered blending. That's why I just like to go in my crease. I'm going to just go into the first, just this white cream color here, Flower Power, and just put that all over the lid. Wow, as light as I am, I still feel like I can see where I put it. There is quite a bit of kick up in the pan, but that could also be just me like being excited and digging into it. I'll show you in just a second. Okay, I just realized something. I'm only gonna do one eye on camera. How about that? So we don't take forever. So it's not that bad. You can kind of see it's just a little bit dusty, but nothing a little strong wind can't get rid of. So then I'm going to go into trying to decide if I want to do more gold look or something with that purple. I think we'll just stay kind of neutral for this one because it's a very, very neutral palette. So I'm going to go into, oh man, actually I'm going to go into like Lick the Spoon over here. This is kind of a, like a mid-tone, like neutral pink. I always end up doing the eye that has that dry spot. One of these days I will learn. And that's my bad eyebrow. So silly. I actually don't think that needs to be built up anymore, so I'm just gonna throw this on this eye. If it becomes too long and all of a sudden both eyes are done, just know that I edited one out. I think the pigment in that is excellent. It's actually more pigment than I thought that we were gonna have. Again, just a little bit of powder in that pan, but it blows right off. So far I'm really happy. It's kind of like a nice like pinky orange. Now I'm gonna switch brushes and go into something a little more like flat to place the color in that outer corner. Actually, I really like this one for detailed work. This is a Jeffree Star brush. This is the JS13. I just like it because it's a little blender, but it's tiny, so it can get into those little spots. And let's see, for color, I'm going to deepen it up with Cinnamon Swirl right here, the one right below it. Whoa. Whoa, that is pigmented. What I usually really like about Too Faced palettes, I feel like they're pretty forgiving. Because I feel like the aesthetic of this brand is kind of geared towards, I don't know, like younger, like maybe not quite as experienced in makeup per se. I don't know why I keep saying per se. There's that spot that doesn't want to ever take pigment, and it's actually going on there. That's quite amazing. Okay, we'll clean that up later. I'm just trying to get like kind of a general shape in there. Take just a tiny bit more, just deepen up that outer part of my eye. And then I'm gonna take like a pencil. Where's my little pencil brush? Let's see. And I'm gonna go into that same Cinnamon Swirl and do my lower lash line. Oh, if anyone is interested, this is a Refer number 23. Once I place the darker color, then I will use a bigger pencil brush and just blend that dark color out right below it. So for like a more pigmented shade, it's blending really easily. This spot right here, don't blame the shadow, like that's literally my eye and it just doesn't want to blend well there ever. And then I'm gonna take, that one's like way too big. Where's my middle-sized pencil brush? We'll just use this one from IvoTD. It's called Pencil Me In. And I'm just gonna take that first color we used, the Lick the Spoon, and I'm gonna just blend out the lower lash line. So I'm just gonna take the blending brush that I used, the first one, and I'm not gonna put any more product on it. I'm just gonna kind of clean up the edge of that darker shade. Just a little more like effort in the blending. Okay, let's test out some shimmers. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna grab my Refer number 21, I think. Yeah, this is my favorite shimmer brush because it has those little hairs on it. This seems to pick up, it's made for shimmer and cream product. So I'm gonna go into, ooh, which one do I want to do? We got kind of like a pinky orangey look going on. I'm gonna try the Love the Bun You're With because I think that's like one of my favorite shimmers in the whole palette. It's this one right here. And I'm just going to get that on my brush. This is a really soft shade. It's like I don't have to put any pressure on it at all and it's picking it right up. And we've got some fallout, but that's just because I had so much on the brush. So we'll brush that away in a second. And remember, I did not put any sort of primer or glitter glue on at this point. I always kind of do this just to like test and see how like the shimmer attaches. And I do have dry skin, so just don't judge it too harshly. I'm gonna go in with my finger and just see if that makes any sort of a difference. And as usual, it does. So as you can see, it's sticking much better with a finger application. Okay, sorry, I gotta grab my little towel there. I feel very fall right now, for sure. Let's see, am I happy with that? I want to put another, like a lighter, I'm gonna go into this Gooey Goodness, this one that was kind of hard to swatch, because it's a nice like brighter shade, and I'm just gonna apply that to the center of the lid, just to kind of brighten it up in the middle. That's what we're looking like. I don't know if it's like my eyelid, if I need to do a glitter glue, if I need to wet the brush. Let's try the wet the brush trick. So I'm just gonna take some setting spray and wet my brush and the ferrule apparently, and I'm gonna go into that gooey goodness with the wet brush and put that on the top. Okay. It's definitely turning it more metallic. I think that shows up way better. Let me turn on this light for a second. I don't like the way it makes my skin look, but this way you can see where the shimmer is on the eye. What do you guys think? I think we're going to do the other eye with something else. Let's see if I can change up the colors a little bit so we can just use some more of the shadows. I'm going to take my blender brush again. I'm going to clean it off just on my color switch. And I'm going to go into Ready, Set, Bake. It's kind of like a purpley pink right here. I don't know where I was looking. Sorry, I should be looking at you guys. Again, a little bit of kick up, but I'm just going to go over that shade that I did so I can try to kind of change. I want to make this eye different. So I'm going to just go a little bit more into that. Try to pinken up this eye. It's a really pretty pinky purple color. And if we go too high, like I usually do, we can always like clean that up later with some concealer. I don't know, I'm trying to find the perfect height. I feel like I have really like a lot of space right there, so it's like, is that too low? Is that too high? Usually it's one or the other. I'm trying to find that sweet spot. Okay, so I'm going to use my smaller brush again, this one, and I'm going to just clean it off so we don't have any rogue darker shadow on there. And then we don't really have a darker purpley tone, so I'm gonna go in to the Stay Current actually, and I'm gonna use Batter Up. It's like a purpley dark brown, and I'm gonna use that hopefully we'll see if it like looks good with this. I think that color works. What do you guys think? I wish that there was like another, like a little more like maroony color to pair with that, because that makes a really pretty transition shade. But you can definitely kind of see more of the brown in this shade. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does it seem like it goes together? I don't know. I'm going to take my tiny rougher pencil brush and take some of that Batter Up and run it under the eye. There. I'm going to go in with that MOTD pencil brush, back into Ready, Set, Bake, and blend it out. Okay, obviously, I like this little pocket right there, and pigment always gets stuck in it. Okay, so I'm kind of liking that. So let's see. I think this time I'm gonna go into to Sticky Fingers, and then maybe put some of this purple or this currant on the outer part. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet my brush first, since I know that definitely worked better. Maybe I should go ahead and stick a little bit of glitter glue on too. I don't want to dig my next one out because that will take a second, so I'm just going to put a little squirt of this is the Gimme Glow one I've told you guys about. It's more of like a mixing medium primer. And I'm just going to dab that on my lid. It's like a really smooth, like gel feel, and I don't know, I really like it. So now I'm going in with the Sticky Fingers, seeing how much we got that on our brush. Am I in the way? Can you guys see? Okay, and then I'm gonna just take It's not like super shimmery. Let's see with the light on it. What do you guys think? I'm going to take some of that darker Stay Current, the one that's right here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the, whoa, a lot of that picked up. Okay, I'm going to stick that kind of on this outer part here, just to give us some added depth. And if you didn't want to use like the purple brown matte, you could always go in, even though this is a shimmer, and put this in the outer corner too. Now I kind of need to marry those guys together a little bit better. It's kind of a harsh line. Kind of a harsh line there. Okay, so we have kind of our like kind of more purpley pink mauve-y eye, and then we have more of our kind of traditional fall oranges and browns and golds over here. So these are the two eye looks that we have. I think it's really pretty. I like that so far. I've gotten two like very distinctly different looks from this palette. I also have this like bright purple here that you could use and create like a really bright, more of like a bright purple instead of kind of like this maroon, you know, like wine colored look. And then you could always go super light, because we have two really light shimmers. This one's kind of like a satin shimmer. It's really pretty. In fact, I'm going to try just a little bit of that. It's the shade Sugar Rush. It's just a satin. It looks like this. And I'm just going to try dotting that a little bit over here, because I feel like I just need something a little more light in the center. And without, I don't know, like blending away the rest of the sparkle I have there. 'Cause that's what I feel like it did. I feel like it just kind of got rid of where I had that shimmery shade on the lid. Let me try Frost those buns. Again, it's more like of a flat. Okay, so I really wish I would have done an eye with the gold where I use some of the like glitter glue so I could see. I'll definitely keep you updated. I don't think that either one of the eyes like looks bad at all. I think that the eyes turned out really nice. I would say definitely use some sort of a glitter glue or mixing medium or something to kind of amp up the sparkles. But as far as like people were saying, you could you know, that it just looked very monotone. One color, I feel like you can definitely get at least 4 different like very distinctive different eye looks with it. It smells nice. The packaging is cute. I don't know. I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad that I have it in, you know, my little Too Faced collection. I think it's really cute. Let's just throw on some mascara. I'm going into my favorite Benefit Magnet mascara. Since I'm probably just going to take this off to do a look with the BH palettes next for a video, I don't want to put on eyeliner because my eyes are already a little bit irritated. I, again, gave a second shot to the $120 I spent on the Grande Lash Serum. And I don't know why my eyes don't like it, but it just makes my eyes, like right where I put it along the lash line, it makes them like red and dry and irritated. That could be another reason why like they weren't going on like as smooth as like they swatched out, because my eyes, I should have said that from the jump, my eyes are slightly irritated from the Grande Lash Serum. Okay, so we got our top. Oops, I hate when you miss the tube and then you get mascara down the side of it, like bleh. Hate that. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Okay, then I'm just going in with my Lights Camera lashes for my bottom lashes. Okay, so we have some mascara on. I think both eye looks look really pretty, you guys. I'm so happy that I ran and got this palette. So, next up, if I didn't tell you, the eyeshadow palette is the traditional in the tin can, in the packaging like that. It's $49. And then we have the Too Faced Melted Matte Limited Edition Smells Like Fresh Baked Cinnamon Rolls Liquefied Matte Long Wear Lipstick in the shade Cinnamon Bun. This is $22.50. Looking at the tube, I can't tell if it's gonna pull like more pink on me or if it's gonna pull more brown. So I guess we'll see in just a second. Let's smell it first. It's got these cute little cinnamon rolls on the lid. The packaging is so cute, just like the pumpkin spice and the gingerbread one they put out. Ooh, this smells so much better than the palette. This smells like cake batter and cinnamon. Like, I want to eat this. It smells so good. I mean, I'm not really gonna eat it, but it smells like you could eat it. I love how nicely these Too Faced liquid lipsticks apply as I like go out of the lines anyway. I don't, as a general rule, really wear a lot of liquid lip. I just find them, especially, you know, I'm not a super spring chicken and I feel they kind of dry out my lips. But, you know, it's a set and you know how I feel about sets. Whoop! I just knocked it over. That's not good. Let's do our top lip. It does have, you know, that little like pointed doe foot, so it's supposed to make it easier. We'll see. Okay, well, you get the drift. I really like this color, but it is extremely dry already. But if you like a liquid lip formula and that's what you prefer wearing for longevity, transfer proofness, stuff like that, then, I mean, you already know what the formula is going to be like. This isn't a new formula for Too Faced, so if you are a fan of these lipsticks, then you're probably going to like this one. I think the color is really, really nice. Maybe if I had, like, moisturized my lips beforehand, like before I started this video, and then put it on, I would feel differently. But I think the color is really pretty. I think that the color works with, you know, whichever way you go. If you go with like a more like red toned eye or you go with the like warm toned eye. And so that's nice that it works with either one. Now I don't think it would work with like a bright purple eye if you use those purple shades, but you know, everybody has their own preferences. I think it turned out cute. I think I look super pale, so maybe let's add like just a smidge more bronzeness to our look before we say goodbye. Let's see. This is what happens when SPF is your BFF. Your skin stays nice and undamaged, but then you're also, you know, not the and oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys remember, if you've been around the channel long enough, but I don't know, I'm just not good at like fake tanning. Like, it's bad. So let's pull the hair out. I did straighten it because it was, I had let it air dry and it was a little nuts. I need to get my roots done so bad, you guys, so bad. Just realized I didn't put anything in my eyebrows. But this is the look that we have with the Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl palette. Don't forget, the Modcon Gel Contour from KVD Beauty is actually really nice. I really like it, especially if you are a fair tone gal like me. I think that the cool tone option is really, really nice. The liquid lipstick, it's okay if you are a lover of this formula and you're a collector. I'd say pick it up. I don't know how often I will wear it just because it is drying for me. And I think $22.50, I guess it's pretty average for like a higher end liquid lip. I just really enjoy like a cream lipstick formula better, but that's just personal preference. I think the packaging on this is super cute. I think the shadows performed really well. I'll have to update you on like as far as like longevity and fading in the description box on the top. You can check that. I will be updating that. But overall, I am 100% happy with the palette for sure. And I really surprisingly liked the KVD gel contour. So I'm going to take all this stuff off and get ready to film the BH video for you guys. I don't know if I'll get that up tonight or tomorrow, but definitely come back and check that out if you are interested, or if you just want to, you know, support the channel. Every view is awesome. Every like is super awesome, and comments definitely help get my videos out to more people. So thank you guys so much for watching me today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Wherever you are in the world, it could already be almost Monday, but I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.